What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and it's kind of a chill one because we're going to have stats and awards. I may get heated, though, if we miss some awards or whatever, so obviously maybe it's not going to be as chill as we said, but we finished out strong, really strong, absolutely smoking the Ravens, 30-0. They never had a chance, and honestly, with that game, we probably solidified some awards for ourselves, which we are about to find out, obviously. Got to go to the wildcard round first, which I don't know if we're actually going to have a wildcard round, which we don't, which is actually pretty sick. 4,655 yards, 33 touchdowns, 16 picks, completion percentage, a humble one of 65%, just under 300 yards per game with just over 100.9, well, just over 100 yard or passer rating, which is nice. Average yards per attempt, 8.7. I don't know if that's even good or not. Sacks, 26. I'm not sure where that ranks us, but, you know, we take a lot of sacks we shouldn't, and we get sacked times we shouldn't. Daniel Parks, though, he got those touchdowns over 40. He got the yards over 5,000. When you factor in the rushing stuff, probably the league MVP, as A.J. Dillon didn't get a breakout this season, but he should get to superstar based on the end of the season stats, as he had a massive just about 1,300 yard a season with 14 touchdowns, just over 5.2 yards per carry, just under 5 yards per carry for Eric King. Fumbles, no fumbles for the actual running backs, and then Daniel Parks with, you know, we're not going to talk about it. We only had 2 guys get over 1,000. Really unfortunate Scotty Miller didn't become a 1,000-yard receiver with the rest of them, as he only needed 22 yards. Bush, another kind of disappointing season, but you know, Aiken's first year wasn't super good. I know Bush is a bit older than the rest, but, you know, he's still got a chance. Maybe we look for a wide receiver. I don't know. Benjamin Aiken could go to X Factor. It's going to be a close call. Parham already an X Factor. Can't do much about it. And then once again, Scotty, unfortunately, couldn't get to where we wanted him to. Sewell, the worst sacks allowed on the team, but he did have the toughest position to play. As far as defense, McAllister with 121 tackles. If that doesn't get him to star, be nice to get a breakout before then, so you can maybe even go to superstar. As we know, in last game, we got double-digit sack masters on the outside from 2 really big performances from them in the game, and then Kirkpatrick with 8. Another big game he had as well. Obviously, the numbers would look really bad if it wasn't for the last game, so, you know, a little bit iffy there as far as interceptions go. Kind of modest numbers, but we came away with some picks. We had some touchdowns as well. Let's not talk about the kicking. Kick return, not great at all. We're going to look pretty good for some of these awards. Could take QB, could take running back, could take wide receiver. Unlikely taking O-line, could take D-line. Kirk was okay. Could take linebacker. DB probably not, and kicker definitely not. Yeah, not all of them, but a lot of them, right? A lot of them. Do we normally show the rest of the league in offline franchises? I can't remember, but Jordan Love, ironically, for the Bears, over 5. Maybe he won MVP. I don't remember seeing the actual, like, you know, race for it, but overall touchdowns-wise, more touchdowns, very close to more yards. As a pure quarterback, definitely better, so it might actually be pretty close. It might be closer than I thought. Look at Jameis just balling out. Thomas Vernon, who actually might have won MVP his rookie year, I can't remember, balling out yet again. Rodgers with the Niners, as fitting as possible. 28-1. What a ratio for Tannehill. Who had the longest play? Well, let's see. Let's first see completion percentage. So the highest percentage goes to Lamar. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat 70% completion percentage, right? That's tough. The longest of the season does go to, I mean, Jordan Love looking good here. I mean, if I'm them, I'm debating on giving it to him. And, of course, for the best running back award, I definitely don't feel great about getting that. It is not a bad season by any means, but that is just not something we're going to win. 100 yards. Was that that was probably against us, right? Let's be honest. That was against us. What was Dylan's longest run? 61. Not bad, though. Not bad at all. Of course, receiving not a lot of, you know, high numbers. This looks okay for Aiken. Maybe he actually has a shot, especially when only 2 of the teams, actually 3 of the guys are in the AFC. Touchdowns, 15 for MVS. Our guy's number 11. Who had the most rack? Who had the biggest rack? T.Y. Hilton with 585. The longest, Curtis Samuel with a 91-yarder. Panthers legend, Curtis Samuel. Oh, man. Defensively, let's take a look at Mosley. I mean, McAllister wasn't too far off, right? He's close, kind of. Sack totals, oh, jeez. There's a lot of guys with those decent numbers. Obviously, our guys aren't going to show on that list for whatever reason. Pick totals, nothing special. What about forced fumbles? Gilchrist, my guy with 3 forced fumbles. And McAllister with 2. He had a really good season for forced fumbles and all that. McAllister, most touchdowns in the league for defense. As far as kicking goes, the best kicker was it's not Josh Myers, it's Jason Myers with 9 years in league. Okay. Punting, honestly, does anyone care? Honestly, does anyone care? Kick returns. Take note, Deontay. These guys performed way better than you, and they didn't have nearly the attempts. Anyways, let's see. MVP. No. We talked about this. I got to see it. The Jordan Love sniped him. He sniped him. And what's his name? No, not the playoffs. Okay, dude. We actually just had a pretty damn good game with Parks, too, didn't we? Wow. We were leading. What did he do? He must have put up a performance. They lost. Really? Was he leading that much? That's another thing I would love to see is like a voting, like an actual voting thing. Like they can easily come up with it, I would imagine, but it would be nice to see how close it was because it wasn't, a unanimous decision like it is in real life. Like I would say 9 out of 10 times. This had to be like if there's 50 votes, like 22 went to Love, 21 went to Parks, and then the rest were spread out, right? Like that had to be very close. Parks loses MVP, but maybe still an X factor. Who knows? Of course, Coach of the Year obviously goes to the guy leading this bunch of garbage into the freaking postseason. But because they play in opposite conferences, Daniel Parks still will come with a nice little bit of XP out of this whole situation as he wins Offensive Player of the Year. We do not get Defensive Player of the Year with McAllister, but the fact that he's number 4 on the list tells me probably wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, right? Here are the Rookie of the Year awards. Defensive Rookie of the Year, of course, our dude McAllister. And quarterbacking, Parks down to 5. I forgot he didn't have that many passing touchdowns. Dylan does go to number 2, though. I thought he was probably going to be like 3, honestly, but a lot of the guys were in the NFC. Loses running back to Barkley. Receiver, Aiken loses to Duvernay. What is this? Is this beat up on the Bulldogs day? Oh, my. We got snubbed. That actually sucks, dude. But regardless, we still came away with some XP. We came away with a few awards, nothing crazy, but a few. And oh no, not these Ravens again. The Ravens are like, oh no, not the Bulldogs, please. That's not a bad. Assuming we play like we just did, that's not too bad. That's almost a free shot at the championship round, assuming it wasn't a fluke loss by them. We did a bunch of background upgrades, and I'm like, oh, now we have the important upgrades, and then, it's Deontay Harris. I will say, though, Deontay Harris, as a pure receiver, even though he doesn't get much of a chance, not bad. It'd be kind of crazy to see him actually in the receiver position and see what happens. And honestly, we might as well just try to go back to return man. Ball carriers with this ability can quickly shift momentum, change direction, and turn the corner without sack. It's not as good as last gen one, but here we are. Benjamin Aiken, do not want to lose the scheme fit, but I will admit route running probably is the better one. Let's do it, please. Hey, 80 overall, 5 upgrade points. What do we get? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I will take it. Kemp, my man. Cool, man coverage is cool, but even though we lost your scheme fit, gotta go zone. We play a lot of zone coverage, and you're iffy lately. Not bad. Oh, damn. His zone coverage is better than I thought. Okay, never mind. Holton Hill, the guy that he did play really well last couple of weeks, but overall may find himself on the block, especially with how much value he would probably bring to the man coverage. It's like the best man corner in the game. Earl Gilchrist, field general, just to keep that scheme fit. 3 upgrade points. What do we get? Man coverage, pursuit, and other things. Man coverage is probably one of his biggest lackings, obviously, besides block shedding. And then Daniel Parks. We actually got a really nice upgrade for strong arm, so why not keep it going? I don't think he went up in overall at all. What do we get? 1 to deep, 1 to medium. Puts him at 79 deep. He's not bad, but is he ready? That's the question. It's not about being not bad or good enough. It's about, is he going to be ready? I have no idea. This is the new and improved roster. Well, not really new, but improved at least. And obviously, things are looking pretty decent. We got some upgrade points for the confidence. What is it? Morale. That's the one. Dylan looking truckier than ever. Obviously, speed's looking slower than ever. And then defensively, obviously some really good players here as well. So, lower overall team overachieving, going up against a Ravens team that is just straight up not good. It should be a good one for us. Obviously, not right now, but we'll see. Get back to that championship round, be anyone but the Bills, and go to the Super Bowl. That's the plan. Anyways, that is going to be the stats and awards. A quick, chill little video showing you guys, the stats for the league, kind of where everyone landed. Obviously, the awards we got snubbed on, and also we have some upgrades just in time for this postseason. Of course, going against the Ravens, that's a pretty good poll considering how we did last time we played them in Week 17. Obviously, we will be increasing / making the sliders more difficult. And obviously in the postseason in general, it just seems harder anyways. Maybe it is because of the sliders thing, obviously. But yeah, hopefully there was a video up a little earlier today. If not, it is what it is. It's Friday. Go enjoy yourselves. Obviously yesterday had a rebuild, so maybe check that out. Or the second channel, PK Plays, should be in the community tab. Had the end of God of War there. Also, if you like those kind of things, we should be live tonight on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. And if so, around like 10:30-ish p.m. Central Standard Time. Not going to be doing too much Madden, I don't imagine. Probably a Cold War Zombies night. Haven't played in like a month or so. And we're missing a couple of the little Outbreak zones, so we'll try that out. And, we'll see how that is. And maybe we'll play some Jedi Fallen Order, some other games. We'll see what we're going to do. But hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And whatever videos we have for the weekend should be at least another 3 by the weekend, maybe 4, we'll see. And hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,